Ginger of the Universal Dance and Music Arts Abu Dhabi, here to present another little tidbit on how to make your dance even better on the dance floor, with your partners, wherever, whenever. So basically, I had a friend, now someone I've never met before from another country, who reached out to me and asked nicely if I would do a video on isolations. So I decided to come forth today to do a video on isolating the neck and its relation to the chest. You can use this video, for instance, in your bachata. There are a lot of us who dance bachata sensual out there, but could do better in our technique area, to understanding more about where the action comes from and not just the action in itself. So today I'm here to discuss with you the isolation of the neck to head region and its association with the chest. So many people I see on the dance floor execute their head neck rotations this way. They go to the side and then they just do that action, yes? So as you can see, based on what I'm doing right now, I'll take a side view. So you can see here, basically there's a stiffness in the spine and also in the chest. You can see that, boom, boom, boom. And they just do that and they believe they've done a neck rotation or a head roll. But no, they actually haven't. So basically, how I teach my students here at the Universal Dance and Music Arts Abu Dhabi, based on my knowledge and based on what I've seen works for me and works for my students, okay? And based on a little bit of understanding of my anatomy. Here I go. To achieve a neck isolation, you need to think of this aspect of the body. So if I tilt my head to the side, you'll see this nice long vein here, okay? A nice long vein. I believe it's called the jugular vein, I believe. Now, when I'm executing my neck isolations, as you can see, that vein is present on both sides of the neck. I'd like to always ensure that that vein is visible. Okay, I have an analogy I give my students, which helps them remember this aspect to neck rolls or head rolls, as you would call it. But I'm not going to say it here, right? I'm just going to explain it, and I hope the information is understood. So basically, I like to, when I begin my head neck isolation or roll, I like to open up the jugular vein on both sides. And I know no one may have explained it this way, but this is what works for me. So when I execute my head isolations, I do not just fall to the side. No, this is not correct. I begin by, when I say preparing my head to the side, and so I do a side roll, a neck roll, so the neck goes inside. As you can see, my chin goes inwards, and opening the jugular vein, I go from the side that way. Then you have the head coming to center. Then you open up the jugular vein on that side, all the way back, opening up the jugular vein on this side, head down to the center, and up. So I execute my head rolls like this. And, okay, can you see that action? Then you have the neck roll in itself, all the other way around, all the way, at this time my head is in the center, all the way to the side, exposed in the jugular vein, all the way down and up. And not this way. This no, not this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, no. Now, as I was executing what I see as the correct version of the neck roll, I don't know if you noticed that I had a little bit of a chest action. Did you see my chest? And how I was able to isolate or use that in executing my head roll. So, whereas many people do this sideways thing, they drop down and then that way and back up. If you notice the rise in my chest, so when I take my head to the side, the chest rises, okay? So the head is that way, I haven't yet dropped it. And as I tilt to the side, as you can see, my chest is aiding me in my execution of the head to neck roll. And down and up. So what you can see is basically that, okay? So I go head, whoa. So there is an isolation of the torso as well. So look, whoa, whoa, whoa. So do you see the cooperation of my chest to my head, to my neck, to my head? So there is a lifting of the torso. Whoa, 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 whoa. And it's important you understand here this exact thing, that it's not possible to execute the head roll connected to the neck without involving the chest. This is important for you to understand. Once more, I take my head to the side and move, see? To the side, there's an angle going backward that way. And then from the side, I open the jugular vein. The chest is lifted. From there, I tap. Open up to the side. All the way back at this point, I'm in center. Open up the jugular vein again. To the center. And up. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is a head roll involving the neck and the chest action. Thank you so much, and I hope this helps you in your dance. See you next time.